Lights up, Bronx Arts Middle. It is Tuesday, February 4th, 2020. Mr. McCabe here with a couple of quick announcements before we get it out to some of our student news correspondents. Let's talk about map testing. As we told you yesterday, and hopefully you found out last week, we are map testing for the next 2 days. Here is today's schedule. Remember, this test is extremely important. It will help you determine whether or not you're prepared to score a level 3 on that state test. It will help us determine whether or not you need to be placed on academic probation. Take a minute, look at the schedule for today. You'll see 7th graders will be in the cafeteria in the morning, 6th graders in the cafeteria in the afternoon. If you have PE during one of those periods, you're to meet Mr. Mack in the community meeting space so that we are not disturbing what's going on in testing. Make sure you are trying your hardest. As we talked, last time we took this test, the scores were bad. Only way to say it. Those numbers that we're seeing on here do not meet the standards. Those are not everything that you are capable of. We know Bronx Arts scholars are capable of much more, which is why we set our goal at 50%. We know that you can come up 50% proficient. And remember, those who score level 3 and level 4 today and tomorrow will be granted a dress down day. Just in case you're interested, today you're taking your ELA test. In 6th grade, level 2 starts at 209 and level 3 at 224. In 7th grade, level 2 starts at 215 and level 3 starts at 227. Keep those numbers in mind as you take the test today. Ask your proctors, what did I get the last time? So now I'm happy to send it to some of our student news correspondents. First, we'll go to Justin in sports, then Sanaya in arts, to Emily in Serenity in news around the world, and lastly to Kaya so she can talk about our Black History Month pioneer today, Nina Simone. Take it away, y'all.
Thanks, Mr. McCabe. On Sunday, February 2nd, was Super Bowl 54. After a long game, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers with 31-20. The Chiefs were down 20-10, and with the help of Patrick Mahomes and his other teammates, they came back to win. Here's a clip of the winning touchdown. Back to you, Mr. McCabe, with your corny jokes.
He's working against Richard Sherman. Mahomes throws, pass, caught, Williams, touchdown!
Thank you, Mr. McCabe. Kehinde Wiley's portrait of President Obama and Amy Sherrill's portrait of Michelle have gotten such praise that they are going on tour. I feel like it's phenomenal that President Obama, well, used to be the president, feeling that he should still be the president, is great that the portrait shows the personality of Black people, which is Black History Month. It brings out how men should be represented and how women should be represented. And these amazing portraits will be in Brooklyn from August to October of 2021. I know I'm going to try to see them. How about you, Mr. McCabe?
The impeachment trial of President Trump isn't quite over yet. On Friday, the Senate voted to block any witnesses, and yesterday both sides presented closing arguments.
I thought impeachment meant he got fired from being president.
I thought that it meant that President Trump wouldn't be able to be president and he wouldn't be able to run again, but that's not what it means.
It just means there is a trial, and if he is going to be removed, it will be in the election.
Thanks for listening. Back to you.
Eunice Kathleen Wayman, known professionally as Nina Simone, was an African-American singer, songwriter, musician, arranger, and civil rights activist. She studied music at Juilliard School of Music in New York City. She went on to record more than 40 albums between 1958 and 1974. Her music spanned a broad range of genres, including classical, jazz, blues, folk, R&B, gospel, and pop. Simone is regarded as one of the most influential recording artists of the 20th century. Simone's social commentary was not limited to civil rights movement. The song For Women exposed the Eurocentric appearance standards and imposed on Black women in America, as it explored the internalized dilemma of beauty that is experienced between four Black women with skin tones ranging from light to dark. She explains in her autobiography, I Put a Spell on You. The purpose of the song was to inspire Black women to define beauty and identity of themselves without the influence of societal impositions. I hope you make time to research and learn more about this inspiring individual.
What's going on?